Okay, so in 3 days' time, Apata 15th, today is 15th. On the 18th of this month, the duly elected governor of Rivers State will be coming back from his illegal 6-month suspension. All this while, the person that was there is a sole administrator imposed on the state by Tinubu, who declared a state of emergency. At the time, he was not supposed to declare anything in that state. Because why? Him know what the problem be. He knows what the problem is, and he can solve that problem. But rather than solving that problem, which is weak, we cannot live in denial that we don't know where the problem is coming from. Wike is the problem. Solve that problem of Wike, because Wike is in your cabinet, or your man, or your employee. Call him to order. He said no. And in order to play to his own advantage, you suspended a democratically elected governor with his deputy, and then also the State House of Assembly, so that you and Wike can have your way in that state. All right. What has a beginning must have an end. In 3 days' time, that your illegal sole administrator will be out now. And are you going to keep him there forever? Or you plan to impose another set of emergency? But wait, here they were shocking. We learned that Fubara will be coming back on the 18th from Wike. Tinubu has not said anything. No. The man that imposed the state of emergency have not said anything. Now Wike called the tell us now, say, 18th he will come back. Now Wike suspend them. Okay, let me refresh your people's mind on the happenings, waiting happen, like building up to this time. You know, the things that happened, and the sole administrator coming in, and now he's going out, and some people asking for accountability. What did our past leaders say about the state of emergency in the state? You know, all those activities that happened within these 6 months that Fubara was suspended. Let me just give you a recap of it. When we come back, let us talk some more. Watch with the video.
It has become inevitably compelling for me to invoke the provision of the Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State with effect from today, 18th March, year 2025, and I so do.
March 18, 2025 marks one of Nigeria's most contentious political interventions, when President Bola Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State. The proclamation, followed by the ratification by the National Assembly, came with the suspension of the elected governor, Siminalayi Fubara, and members of the State Assembly, drawing wide criticisms across the country.
When the issue of suspending the governor came up, I think people call on me, oh, President Jonathan, oh, President Obasanjo, you should say something. The key actors in Nigeria, from executive to the legislature, locally, Senator Binta and others are here, and the judiciary, they know the correct thing to do. But they are refusing to do it. They are pretending to sleep. And waking such a person is extremely difficult, because the person knows the right thing. A clear abuse of offices, clear abuse of power, clear abuse of privileges.
To restore order, President Bola Tinubu appointed former Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibok Eteyi Bas, retired, as the sole administrator of the state for an initial period of 6 months to restore peace and security. On assuming office, the sole administrator held consultative meetings and assessed key facilities. But while defending the revised 1.48 trillion naira budget in June, he recalled the harrowing experience of proposing the bill, alleging that some officials withheld vital information. As the 6 months of emergency rule ends in few days, the administration credits itself for restoring order, implementing civil service reforms, reconstituting boards and management of agencies, and most importantly, restoring grassroots democracy through the August 30 local government election.
With the successful conduct and subsequent swearing in of the local government chairman and their councils, I want to believe that we have achieved the mandate that we were given. And so that also prepares the way for us to return the state to those who were elected to govern.
Despite this achievement, the administrator faces criticism from human rights lawyer over his appointment, poor waste management, and allegedly stolen landmark project initiated by the Fubara administration.
Sir, for the period you've been in office, please do well to give the people of Rivers State accounts on how you spent our money. Because your being in office stagnated the Ring Road project, Trans-Calabari project, and many of the projects. In fact, Rivers State was in a state of comatose since you came into office.
With the transition process underway and the administrator declaring his mandate fulfilled, Rivers State now appears on the path to full democratic restoration, as the public hopes the prevailing peace will be sustained.
Alpha. So I hope that video was enough to refresh your mind. You know what happened building up to this time. When that state of emergency was imposed, you heard what the former president former President Jonathan said. You heard what he said. Because people they say, hey, even Jonathan did it. Who try to say even Jonathan did it? Did Jonathan suspend any governor? Did he suspend any democratically elected persons? You saw what he said in that video? You hear what he said? He said this cannot be accepted. Even those that are supposed to talk are not talking. The legislators, lawmakers, they are not talking, and they are pretending to be asleep. And one of the hardest people to wake up now, people they pretend that they sleep. You can't wake them now because they already are awake, but they are pretending to be sleeping, which is our lawmakers, and they enabled the injustice. You hear what you hear what he said. It's all right. Now that so that the administrator is going on, can you account? See what they are giving us now as his achievement. He came, he did local government election, cancelled the revised budget of 1.8 trillion. Now what did they tell us? What was your achievement in 6 months? You came and you claimed that we are all one Niger Delta, irrespective of the fact that you're coming from Akwa Ibom. You came with Niger Delta, and then they flew with you as per Niger Delta. Now, what your achievement in that state? What did you achieve in that state? Can you tell us? Also, your bank account before you became sole administrator, what was the figures there? What is the figure now? Your wife, because I saw the way she was dancing, doing that one at Thanksgiving something, dancing very well. What is the status of, what was the status of her account then? What is now the status of her account now? Can we know? What projects did you carry out in Rivers State? What tangible things did you do in Rivers State? What project did you complete? What did you do? Nothing. Where you have accomplished their mission, which is thief money. That money now we cannot cry. Yeah, they are not giving me. You don't give them now. Enough in 6 months. And APC don't use it and make money for their election in 2027. You too, you don't also make money for yourself. It's all right. All of this will come to limelight when Fubara comes back, because Fubara, I don't know whether he will expose what happened in these 6 months in that government, or he will just close his mouth and pack his own money and go. Because the doctor and say second term is not sure, no triable. You can't call for second term. So for Fubara to survive under these circumstances, he has to fight for himself. So if he decides to fight for himself, then we will know truly what happened in these 6 months. But if he decides not to fight, we will not know anything. He will pack his own money and go. Rivers State. Nigeria has just happened to you people. I go sooner or later.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.